so today we're going to do my Pan That palette update. I've been working on 2 palettes for the year, working on the Huda Beauty Naughty Nude and also the Alter Ego Shadow Kiss. So where are we? What did we do? Do we have any new pans? What's the goal for next month? I will give you all of the answers in this video if I stop whacking myself with my palettes. I don't know why I keep doing that. But anyway, let's get started. Let's get into my update. I think we'll start with the one that I've used the least, and this is a little bit less interesting, which is my Alter Ego Shadow Kiss. As you know, I go into this a lot of times, but maybe just one shade. I kind of have lost interest in going into it recently. It's not that I don't enjoy the palette at all, but it's just, I don't know, I'm just in that phase where I just don't want to go into it. So as you can see, last month I have 4 pans in this palette, and my goal that I said was I wanted to hit Pan Desire, which is the bottom matte there that you can see next to shade, and then also wanted to hit Pan in Disguise and potentially Umbra as well. Have I done any of those? Have I increased my uses? I guess we will see. So this is what the palette is looking like right now. It looks pretty much the same. It doesn't look any different, I'm afraid. I have gone into certain shades quite a lot, but it really doesn't look that different, which is kind of a shame. So anyway, I went into Veil twice, I went into Fog once, went into Risk 3 times, then I went into Shroud once, and this is the shade that I am trying to hit Pan on. But I only went into it 8 times this last month, so I still need to, I'm very close, but I did not see the pan. And then I went into Shade, which is the one I use in my eyebrows, 12 times this last month, so not a huge amount. I haven't actually been wearing makeup every single day, as you know. Obviously we just had August, so it is what it is. And then I only went into Umbra once, and that's it. So I'm really neglecting a lot of the shimmers in this palette, I've realized. Even though I always say, oh, this is like my favorite palette, I've just, it's a very cool tone, very neutral leaning palette, obviously, and sometimes if I'm going to wear makeup, I'm going to go into something else, or I just have too many projects going on and I don't want to neglect everything. So as much as I love this palette, it's just not something that I've been wanting to go into recently, and that's absolutely fine. I mean, I've had it in the project since the beginning of the year. I have pans in it. I'm happy with where I am, considering especially since I have 2 Pan That palettes for the year. If I was only working on one and this is what we had by September, I would be a little disappointed, but I am splitting my time amongst both of them as well as everything else. So that one is not really a huge update. Then we have the Huda Beauty Naughty Nude. This one is not a huge update either, but I have hit a new pan, which I'm happy about because it is one of the shades I was trying to hit pan on as well. So I feel like I've been going into this one and enjoying it a little bit more as well. So anyway, this is what it looked like last month. So I have 6 pans in this palette so far, and I wanted to hit pan in another matte shade and potentially another shimmer, but definitely for the goal for this month, I wanted to hit pan in one of the mattes, and I guess we will see if I have done it. So this is what it is looking like right now. Hopefully you can see I have a shiny little pan here, so very exciting. Anyway, so I went into Filthy once, I went into Passion once. This one I also want to hit pan on. It's kind of, there's a dent there, but it is kind of a hard shade to use. And then I didn't use these 2, but then I went into Hypnotic 3 times and I hit pan, and then since then I've gone into it 3 more times since hitting pan. So 6 times in total, but I only needed to use it 3 more times to hit the pan. Then I went into Hard twice, and then we went into Untamed once, Irresistible once. Did not go into Flower Power. I did go into Rough 4 times, so I've kind of paired these 2 together, and I might try to hit pan in this one next in terms of a matte. Went into Spicy once, went into Arouse once, and then I didn't go into any of these this last month. So it's still kind of not that much, right? There's still not that much progress. If you compare it to other people who do pan that palette, you know, I feel like they have a lot of progress every single month, but you kind of have to give it, you know, look at it with the context that I just have too many other projects going on and I can't just use one palette for the whole month. But yeah, I'm pleased that I have another pan. It's just taken a little bit of time and I've been enjoying this one. Just like the other one, you know, I only go into it when I want to go into it. I feel like I enjoyed my Huda Beauty Naughty Nude more this month than previous months though. So I really enjoyed it at the beginning of the year and then it kind of like fell off and now I'm enjoying it again. And it is just what it is. So this one, yeah, went into it a little bit more. Overall, it would be nice to get another pan maybe in one of these shimmers and then like I said also in this matte shade, but otherwise I'm not too fussed. I mean, we only have a few months left of the year and I don't know, I'll probably end this project early December and give myself off obviously the rest of the month because I will have a new pan that palette for next year and I'm thinking next year I'm not gonna have two. This was the first time doing two and you know, while I wanted to have these two and I think they worked out, whereas if I want more of a warm tone look, I go in the Naughty Nude. If I want like more neutral leaning cool tone, I go into my Shadow Kiss. And they worked really well when I want to go into like an all shimmer palette because let's be real, the shimmers in here, while they are pretty, some of them, they're not like the best formula. They're not indie quality anymore. And these two are definitely getting older. So I'm really happy that I've ended up being able to go into two old palettes in my collection, not neglect them for this year, get extra pans. But yeah, definitely next year I'm going to be just working on one. And I have no idea. I honestly have no idea at this point which ones I want to even put in the running because I will do a vote. I've done that the last couple of times and you guys all voted for the Naughty Nude. That's why I'm doing the Naughty Nude this year. So I will put it up to a vote. I just have no idea what to put in the mix. So anyway, that is my update. Not too much to say, but I do have the extra pan and I'm still focusing on certain shades. But yeah, I don't foresee myself having a huge amount of progress next month either, unless I suddenly just use these palettes and don't use anything else. It definitely should be a little bit more than it has been just because summer's pretty much over. I imagine I'll wear makeup a little bit more, but we'll see. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you would like to, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!